This is a Slingbow. It propels an arrow. It knocks on a string. It's hand drawn. Shoots an arrow. Can't shoot nothing but an arrow. You can use a release, sight pins, archery arrow rest. You point it, hand draw it, shoot it. Double that for a Slingbow right here. Hundred and 72 feet a second with the Slingbow. $149 with the recurve bow. 149 feet a second with the recurve. And we're going to see how our Slingbow compares to this. We're going to go ahead and take a couple more shots just to make sure. Okay. I guess I'll just do it. Draw it back again. Second shot, 146. So a little bit slower that time. One more shot. It's the third shot. 150 evening. 150 feet a second was the best time we had. Now I'm going to go in and get the Slingbow. We're going to shoot it 3 times and see what we get out of the Slingbow. Recurve bow, 45 pounds, 150 feet a second. This is a Slingbow. As you can see, it has a arrow rest on it, which is a whisker biscuit style rest. It has sight pins, place for a stabilizer. It has a string for your arrow to be knocked on, and you just go in your whisker biscuit and you can see how the knock slips in like so. It can be shot with fingers or a release. Has an arm brace right here, so where you can draw the bow as such. And we're going to shoot it to the chronograph and see how it compares with the recurve bow. First shot with the chronograph. $146 feet a second. This is the medium band. This is the medium band. And what I mean by medium is the size of the tubing that's on it. $148 feet a second. That's right there, comparable with the recurve. 145 feet a second. That's with the medium band, which is fairly easy to pull. This would be the heavy band. See, the tubing is quite a bit larger. We're going to see how fast this is. I mean, that air is sinking up in there. That's some really dense foam. That's the first shot out of the heavy. That's 168 feet a second with the Slingbow. That's quite a bit faster than our 45-pound pull recurve. And it's the same design, it just has a larger tubing on it. $169 feet a second out of the Slingbow. That's quite a bit faster. I think our largest was 150 feet a second out of the recurve. We've went 169 feet a second. That's quite a bit. 16, that's 19 more feet a second. This is our last and final shot, our third shot out of our Slingbow. $172 feet a second with the Slingbow. 172 feet a second. It propels an arrow. It knocks on a string. It's hand drawed. Shoots an arrow. Can't shoot nothing but an arrow. You can use a release, sight pins, archery arrow rest. You point it, hand draw it, shoot it. We'll do a penetration test here.